All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. This hour on Verbling, the next in my language game series. Today's language game is going to be a game of Word Sneak. Word Sneak is the game where you have to sneak in words, that is to say, give your partner secret words that your partner must use as naturally as possible in a conversation. And he or she will have the chance to do the same for you. So we'll never know exactly how the conversation will turn out. But the end result is you'll have a better vocabulary. We'll do a little bit of grammar too, so that you get the hang of a grammatical tense, a verb tense that will be especially useful talking about experiences. And putting those together, you'll have great practice and maybe even some new words. So what I'm going to do here is just a quick introduction, see who's here, say hello to everyone, make sure your microphones are working, and then we will get started, okay? So first of all, if you click on the link in the Verbling chat window, it'll take you here to my profile page, where you can follow me on the left to get notifications of my upcoming classes. You can see my bio. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. And on the right side, you can book a private tutoring session with me, and I will work with you to create a personalized learning plan to help you with your English goals. So if you're interested, send me a message. I'll find time for you in my schedule, and we will get started. Here is the presentation for today. So I'm going to give you a link to that because you're going to need to open that in a new tab in your browser. It's an interactive presentation, and it'll make things a little faster maybe if you can open it up, because there's some clicking that you might have to do a little later. Okay, so let's see who's out there. I'll go over the game and how we played in just a second. First, let me say hello to Giancarlo. Hello, welcome back, Giancarlo. How are you?
Fine, thank you, John. Good morning.
Good morning. Let's say hello to Constantine. Hello, Constantine. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Very good, very good. Constantine, I think you were here last week, right? I believe I've seen you before.
No,
Is this your
I'm
first time?
first today. Yes, first time.
Ah, okay, great. And where are you from exactly, Constantine?
I'm from Russia.
I know, but Russia's a very big country. Are you from
Yes, of
Moscow?
course. No, from St. Petersburg.
From St. Petersburg. Okay, excellent.
Yes.
Well, great to have you, Constantine. Let's say hello also to Mr. Mario Carboni. Hello, Mario. How are you?
Hello, John. I'm fine, and you?
Very good. Nice to have you back again.
Yeah, me too.
And we have Mr. Marcus out there. Hello, Marcus. How are you? Uh-oh, can't hear you,
Hello.
Marcus. There you are.
Hello, John. How are you?
Excellent. Great to see you. Okay, so let's get started with our word sneak. First of all, do you know why it's called word sneak? Do you know what sneak means, everyone? Can someone define the word sneak for me? What does sneak mean? If I'm sneaking around, what am I doing? Anyone want to take a guess?
I think it's like a man who see something they can't see, right? Okay.
Or they shouldn't see.
Okay, exactly.
Almost. Sneak is not really watching. It could be partly could be watching, but sneak is to move around, right? To not be seen or noticed by anyone. So what kind of person is going to sneak around? What kind of person? Am I going to sneak around?
A thief, a spy.
A spy will sneak around. I agree. Dennis is right. That was you, Dennis, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Hello, by the way.
Hello. A spy would sneak around. A spy would sneak around. A thief would sneak into your house and steal your valuables. Okay? So that's who would sneak. But in this case, when we say sneak, you're going to be the one sneaking. You're not going to move around, but what you're going to do is to sneak something into a conversation. That means without anyone noticing, you're going to put something into the conversation that doesn't belong there. Your goal is to try to throw your partner off balance. You're going to put in a crazy word, but it's going to be a vocabulary word that you'll see. You're going to put in a crazy word that they may not be expecting. But they have to respond in the conversation as naturally as possible. Let's take a look how it works. So, you will choose from 6, well, this is the end of the game. And we're going to start off in a very simple way, because last week I think it got confusing. There's going to be 3 rounds. So in the last round, you will choose from 6 categories on the board. There will be keywords from some of our past classes this week, and there'll be some random ones. Your task is to sneak. That means to enter or to put a word, the word your partner chose from a category, into the conversation. So they're going to sneak a word or put a new word into your conversation. You have to then use it in as natural a way as possible. And then you'll do the same for him or her. So the conversation could go in any direction as long as it makes sense. Then you've done it right. Here's an example. Let's imagine that student A chooses a category from a unit that we've done this week. Like the word could be breakdown, because the person chose phrasal verbs. Student B chose a random word from another category. Let's say the category was animals. Student B chose octopus. Now, student A gives breakdown to student B in a secret message. Student B gives octopus to student A in a secret message. And the conversation proceeds like this. Student A says, "Help me, officer. My car broke down. What can I do?" Student B, thinking, how do I use octopus, says, "Well, you can start by relaxing, ma'am. I mean, you're waving your arms like some sort of crazy octopus." So there you go. Both students used the key words in the right way. You'll have a chance to look up your words. If you weren't in the classes and you don't know what they are, you'll have a chance to look them up. Okay. So let's start. We're going to start in a very simple way. First, I'm going to get you all to use the present perfect. If you open this link, if you open the link to this presentation, I think there are links to all the parts of the presentation. So if you click on the word challenge, click it, it takes you from slide 4 to slide 7, and you can see what the present perfect is. So the first thing we're going to do is not sneak in a word, we're going to sneak in verbs in the present perfect. So this one's going to be the easiest round. Here's the present perfect. Auxiliary verb, to have. Main verb, past participle, like the word gone. Remember when you learned those 3 parts? Be, was, been, go, went, gone. So the present perfect needs to have and a past participle, like gone. I have gone. When do you use it? Well, you use it talking about past experiences. You may also use it to talk about a past when you don't specify the time. So here's an example. Past experiences. Have you ever been to London? Have, auxiliary verb, been, past participle. Example 2. This is about talking about the past without a time. I have spent a lot of time there. Now there, you didn't say when you were there. So there's no time referred to. Therefore, present perfect. If you put the time in, like last year, it would be the past simple. I spent a lot of time there last year. So that's a quick refresher, a quick overview of how you use the present perfect. If you click on challenge, it takes you back here. And let's see, where does this take you? Oh, give me a second here. It's wrong. That's a mistake. This should take you here. Now, here are some verbs you can use in the present perfect. Be, have, do, go, spend, make, and take. So your challenge with your partner is to use those verbs in the present perfect. If you can, I would even use them in that particular order. You're going to try to use all 7 verbs and all 7 adverbs. If you don't get to use all 7 adverbs, okay, sometimes it's hard to use them in a conversation. But that's going to be your first goal. So we'll do this together. So let me get 2 people that have done this before to show what it's like, and then we'll get 2 people to try it themselves. So Giancarlo, you were here last week. I think you were here last week, if I remember right.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Dennis, I think you were here last week as well, weren't you?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. So I'm going to have you 2 start off. And remember, in round 1, looks like this. It's just used the present perfect. That's what it looks like on page 7 if you want to review at any point. And on page 8, slide 8, those are the verbs you need to use in your conversation. Okay? Giancarlo, think of a topic that begins with the first letter of your name. Dennis, think of a topic that begins with the first letter of your name. A topic probably is going to be a noun, probably. Should be a situation, a thing, a person, some kind of a noun. What's the first thing that comes to your mind, Giancarlo?
Maybe Jamaica.
Jamaica, excellent.
Jamaica.
Excellent. Dennis, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
David Beckham.
Say again? I couldn't hear.
David Beckham.
David Beckham.
David Beckham.
Okay. That's cheating. Because it should be B for Beckham. But that's okay. We'll go with it. D for David. Hang on just a second here. Why can't I get this to work? Oh, there we go. Hey, David Beckham has a LinkedIn page. I never knew that. I just looked him up. I wonder if it's the same David Beckham. There you go. So, your first topic is going to be Jamaica. Your goal as a pair is to use all 7 key verbs in the present perfect. And you need to use this in a natural conversation.
That's going to be difficult.
It is. It's going to be difficult. But you've done this before, so you have an advantage. About the key adverbs, no, you don't have to use them all. But refer to them if you're stuck for a word, because you might say something like, "Oh, I've just seen him," or something like that. So you can use those. Okay? Are you ready for the challenge?
Ready?
Yeah,
Are you
in
ready?
different tenses, right, John? In different tenses, no matter, just maybe I can use present perfect, simple past, whatever, right?
Have a
just
natural
in present
conversation,
Okay.
but your goal, between the 2 of you, by the way, it's not just you. Between the 2 of you, you must use all 7 verbs in the present perfect. Between the 2 of you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
And so Giancarlo, why don't you begin? Because we're going to go with your topic first. Why don't you begin?
Okay. I haven't been to Jamaica,
You haven't been to Jamaica? Really?
No, I
Okay.
haven't.
I've been to Jamaica so many times. It's a wonderful place. Just a paradise on
Wow.
earth.
Okay. When did you? I mean, did you have a good time there?
Yeah, I had a great time. What have you done
What did
there?
you do, for example?
I've done a lot of great things. Like I made margarita.
Major what? Repeat that.
I made pina colada.
I can't hear that last word, Dennis. Again, I made
I made pina colada. It's a cocktail.
Aladdin, like Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. Aladdin.
Pina colada.
Pina colada. Go. Got it. Okay. Okay. Got it.
Hmm.
I have made
I have made pina colada.
pina coladas.
Hmm.
Okay.
Did you go with your family?
Uh, no, I went with my girlfriend.
Okay. How long did you spend there in Jamaica?
I spent there around 2 weeks. That was great.
You know, I would like to make a trip there. Maybe sometime in the future, I would like to go there, but before I need to fix some situations here in Mexico City in order to be there in Jamaica. I was told that Jamaica has a very nice and beautiful places to visit. What can you tell me about that?
Um, I don't really know. I've heard that they
You were there. You should know.
yeah, yeah, of course. I know. Um, they grow the best joint pot. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing.
They have the best what?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know, pot, joint, wheat. That's my association with Jamaica.
The
But
best. Yeah, you're trying to say the best marijuana.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay. Okay. By the way, you're both missing only one word. There's only one key verb I haven't heard, which is take. It's the only one
Take.
I haven't heard so far.
Yeah, and
Okay.
just make sure you take a plane to Jamaica because it's a bit too far.
Take a plane.
Uh, excuse me, Dennis. You mentioned that you smoked marijuana there in Jamaica, or how come? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Like other times, I was completely stoned with my girlfriend. Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Okay, okay, okay. And did you take the
You,
marijuana from your? Okay, okay, go ahead.
you know that we're recording this, right, Dennis?
Yeah, yeah, I
Okay,
know.
okay. Just making
Yeah,
sure.
you guys can blackmail me afterwards.
Well, he's very honest, John. Why not? Well, some people used to smoke cigarettes, but
No,
well, it's okay.
I
No,
don't care. I'm
no.
just saying I don't know. I don't know if like if you go to Oregon and you do it, no problem. It's legal. But if you go to Jamaica, I don't know if it's legal. That's the problem. That's all I'm saying.
Okay,
I don't
okay.
smoke cigarettes. No, they're
Let me
not that
stop
good.
you. Let me stop you before you get arrested, Dennis. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Uh, and let's take a quick look. So I heard B like have you ever been? And I've had. I heard I've had. Um, uh, I didn't write down all the words, but I know I heard spend, make, and take, but they were in the simple past. Okay, so to have the conversation, you're absolutely right. You got to switch to the simple past. You're right. The challenge was, could you construct the conversation in such a way that you could use present perfect with all 7 verbs? But I heard at least 3 out of 7 in the present perfect. A correction, though, Dennis, you said, what have you done there? But unfortunately,
He has not been to Jamaica, you know.
no. That's not the problem. The problem is that
Uh,
you can't use the present perfect in that sentence. It would have to be because when you went there, It was at a specific time.
Mhm.
So you can't use the present perfect. You'd have to say, what did you do there?
May I ask you, what if, for example, it's today and I'm asking my friend, like, what have you done today? Would it be
That's
correct to
perfect.
use? Oh, okay.
Yeah. What have you done
Today.
without saying a time is the
Mhm.
present perfect. What have you done? What have you done today? And what you're really saying is so far.
So far. Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
it's implied. What else? I have made pina coladas. Again, the problem there is you'd have to say I made, not I have made.
Mhm.
However, Giancarlo could have said, I have made pina coladas too, meaning sometime in the past. So he could say it in the present perfect and it would be correct. But
Mhm.
you, because you went to Jamaica,
I should
can't
have used.
say,
I
yeah,
should have
you'd have
used
to use the simple past. You'd have
past.
to use the simple
Mhm.
past. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, let's try round one a second time. This time we're going to use Mario and Constantine. Okay, let me just give you a quick overview of the rounds. Round one is use present perfect. Try to use it 7 times between 2 people. So that means at least 3 times each. Round two, which will come up next, then we're going to create 2 categories of words. So you're going to use the present perfect and sneak in special vocabulary words according to a category that you decide. Round 3, if we have time, we're going to have 6 categories to choose from, and you're going to have to sneak in 6 different words and use the present perfect. So that will be round 3 if we don't run out of time. So let's go back to round 1, part 2 of round 1. Let's go here. Okay. So we have Jamaica as no. What was the topic we had? We had Jamaica and we had David Beckham. 2 topics. I'm going to leave David Beckham for a minute. Mario, give us a topic or a noun that begins with the first letter of your name, of your first name. And Constantine, you do the same. Give us a topic that begins with the first letter of your first name.
Every kind of topic.
That begins with the first letter of your first name. What is your first name?
Mario.
Of course. Give us a topic that begins with the letter M.
I'm thinking.
Really?
Okay.
You cannot think of a single noun that begins with an M? Really?
Yeah.
This
I'm stuck with a simple letter. Okay. M like made or
M like maid. There's a topic. You can talk about maids. I thought you were going to say Mamma Mia. M like Madonna. Mamma Mia. Okay. Let's see. Constantine, give us a topic that begins with, well, in English it's K, so give us a topic that begins with a K, Constantine.
My topic is kitchen.
Kitchen. Okay, excellent. Wow, these are 2 good topics. I didn't want to do David Beckham because I wasn't sure if both of you were experts in David Beckham. But both of you are experts in maids and kitchens. Let's do this. Let's flip for it. Shall we do that? Let's flip for it. I'm thinking of a number. The number could be odd or even. If the number is odd, it's going to be maid. If the number is even, it's going to be kitchen. Okay? Whoever gets closest to my number will pick the topic. Okay? So I got the number in my head. I can't write it down anywhere because you'll see it, but I got it in my head. I got my number picked. Mario, what number do you think I'm thinking?
5.
5. Okay. It's not 5, but you might be close. Constantine, what number do you think I'm thinking? you think it's greater or lesser than 5?
4.
4. Konstantin, you are the closest. The number was 2, which is even. So it's kitchen is your topic. You're going to be talking about kitchens. Now remember, 3 or 4 of your responses should have the present perfect and a key verb. That's your goal. Are you ready for the challenge, gentlemen? Yeah!
Yes.
Yeah! Okay. Mario, why don't you start us off on the topic of kitchens? And if you can, try to go straight down the line. So that would mean your first sentence could have be in the present perfect. Right? That's how I would do it so that you don't miss anything. Okay, Mario, get us started with kitchens.
Okay. Okay. Present perfect, like sorry, like been. It's okay.
Take a look.
Okay.
Before we start, look at example number 1.
Okay. Have you ever been to London? Okay. I have spent a lot of time. Okay.
Right. So that would be the verb be in the present perfect. Have you ever been? And remember, it's used to talk about past experiences. It's not like in Italian. It's not like ho capito, which means I understand or I understand. It's not used in the exact same way. So for us, it's used to talk about a past experience, not an action in a particular moment. So it's a little different than Italian. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, and by the way, I'm going to correct you, so don't worry if you're right or wrong. Try to be right, but I'll correct you if you're wrong. Don't worry. Are you ready, Mario? Take it away.
Okay. Okay. I never been today in the kitchen to made my meal, and I need to went in a restaurant.
I need to what?
Because I need to went.
I need to go.
I need to go to a restaurant to eat something. I don't know if it's right. if I understand the challenge.
You got the challenge. I'm going to correct you later because there's a little change we need to make. I have never been in the kitchen today. That's what you said, right?
Yes.
So I need to go to a restaurant. Okay, that's a good way to start a conversation with Konstantin. Okay, good. Konstantin, what's your response to that? See if you can use have.
Hey Mario, you can go to me. I have just make a pizza for you. We can eat together.
Oh, that's very nice.
Very
nice.
I have spent 3 hours for do it.
Wow. That must be a very, very good pizza if you spent 3 hours doing it. Okay. Mario.
Yes.
Respond.
Do you like pizza, Mario?
I like pizza, but now I'm late and I need to go. Maybe I'm wrong with the verbs.
You are, because you're not talking about a past experience.
Yeah.
Think about something that happened in the past, but not at a specific moment. Think about the experience, how it relates to today. Like, I have never been to London. That means any time in the past, I have never been there. So focus on that and you can't go wrong. By the way, we've used be and we've used spend in the present perfect. 2 down, 5 to go. Mario, he said I have spent 3 hours making this pizza. Would you like to eat with Konstantin? Or where can you go with the conversation to talk about past experiences? Talk about your experience with pizza. I don't know.
I never had pizza in your city, and
Good, good, very good.
and okay, I'm stuck.
I never had pizza in your city. It must be a really different experience. Let's give Constantine a chance. Let's give Constantine a chance to reply. I've never had pizza in your city. It must be a really different experience from having it in Italy. What do you think, Constantine? By the way, 3 down, 4 to go, because we used I have never had.
I'm from Russian. Have you ever been in Russia, Mario?
Good question.
I never been in Russia, but I spent.
Good.
I have spent time to plan a trip to Russia.
To plan a trip?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Very good. That's 4 down and 3 to go. Very good. I'll give you 1 more minute. Let's see if we can get those last 3. Okay? So I've never been, but I have spent time to plan a trip. So it sounds like he wants to go, Constantine. We still have to use make, take, and do.
I have taken a tickets to Italy yet.
I have or I haven't? I couldn't hear.
I have.
Have taken a ticket to Italy?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Wow. Very interesting. Whereabouts in Italy?
Oh.
Just make it up.
Well, what's the best of place?
The best place. Mario knows that.
Yes, I ask Mario. Maybe Rome.
Where's the best place, Mario?
Yes, the first place to visit is Rome.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. We still have do, make, and take. Oh, we have taken. No, we did take. Sorry. That's 5 down and 2 to go. We still have do, and I think make. 5 down, 2 to go. Is that it? Are we done?
Mario, have you always done planning to your travel?
Good question. Yeah, do you ever just go somewhere spontaneously, or have you always done planning first, Mario?
I'm always already planning my travel, and well, which is the verbs I need to use?
The last verb is make. That's the last one we need to use.
Ah,
I
okay.
think that's the last one. Pretty sure.
And I always made a plan for my travel.
I've always made a plan for my travel. For my travels. Okay, very good. So this is what I heard. I heard all 7 being used, but I want to make a few corrections.
Yeah.
So for example, number 1, I have never been in the kitchen today.
It's a little bit strange.
We have to change it a little bit. I have never, because you said never, but when you say never, that's your entire life, Mario. So you
Okay.
can't say never and today. I have not been in the kitchen today so far. So we
Okay,
need to
right.
change. We need to change it to not never, but not. Like this. I have not been in the kitchen today so far. Perfect. All you got to do is change it to not. So I need to go to a restaurant. Okay, that's great. After that, I have just made. Oh, we did use make earlier. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that. Oh, so actually we used it twice. I heard Constantine. I have just make pizza. Right? Yeah, it should be made. Exactly. I have just made pizza. That's it. After that, I have spent 3 hours for doing. Okay, so here we're going to say I have spent 3 hours doing it. I have spent 3 hours doing it. Not for do it, but doing it. And the verb tense is fine. I've spent 3 hours doing it. Okay? And then after that, I have never had pizza in your city. That's perfect. There's no correction to number 3. It's fine. Have you ever been in Russia? This one needs a correction. Have you ever been in Russia? Not have you ever been in Russia, but have you ever been to Russia? Just that. Have you ever been to Russia? Because we go to a location on a map. I can be inside of the borders of Russia, that's true. But if you're looking at a map, each point in the map is an at. So I have you ever been to Russia? Have you ever been to New Jersey? Have you ever been to the corner? All these are tos. I have spent time to plan a trip. Okay, this one we should say, I have spent time planning a trip. I've spent time planning a trip to Russia, but I have not actually gone yet. So here, it's not spend, but spent. Take a look at that in the chat window. Did it work? Did it disappear? What happened?
No.
Oh, oh, there it is. There it is.
Now.
I have spent, not spend. I have spent. So it's spend, spent, spent. Go, went, gone. Be, was, been. It's always the third form if the verb is irregular. Always the third form. Okay, and just finishing it up. Just finishing it up. I have taken a ticket. I have taken a ticket to Italy. I have... How about this one? We have to use taken. So I have taken a plane to... I have taken a plane to Italy. Or I've taken a trip, maybe it's better. I've taken a trip to Italy, but never to Rome. I've taken a trip. I can't say I've taken a ticket. I mean, I can, but I can't think of a good context where it will sound natural. So I don't know if I'd say I've taken a ticket. I can say, excuse me, sir, I'm ahead of you. I've taken a ticket. You have to get a ticket over there. I could use it like that. But since we're talking about travel, I would say I've taken a trip to Italy, but I've never been to Rome. 6, have you done planning to your travel? Have you? I think it was have you always. Have you always done planning to your travel? I've done planning for. Always done planning for your travels. Or have you ever just gone somewhere spontaneously? Okay, I might change the sentence just a little bit to make the sentence fit a bit better. Have you always done planning for your travels? Normally we'd say, have you always planned your travels instead of done planning? But I know you wanted to use the verb do, so you are forgiven because we had to make do fit. Okay? I have always made a plan for my travels. Perfect. Nothing to change there. Very good. And you have all passed round 1 of WordSneak. Let's see if we can go to round 2. In round 2, you're going to get 2 categories. Okay? Now, we have one left over. I'm still going to skip David Beckham for a special category. But we have a category we haven't used yet, which was maids. So why don't we put in maids as category 1? What do you think? Is that okay? Let's put maids as category 1. Or do you want to start fresh? Category 2, we still have to figure out. And what you're going to have to do is come up with, let's keep it short. We'll come up with 4 words each for each category. So, maids is the first category. You each need to come up with 1 word in that category. Okay? If you can't think of a word, we're going to be in trouble. We need to change categories. So, maids. What is our first word, Dennis?
Consuela.
Anything. Consuela. Okay. Yes. The name of your personal maid, right?
No, not really, just a joke. I mean, I don't have a maid, so so I need to come up with the second word.
Is that because of Family Guy? Is that why you said Consuela?
Well, yes.
I thought.
Yeah, just a stereotype, I know. Uniform.
Uniform. Excellent. Giancarlo, another maid word.
Maid word.
Anything related to maids. We've got uniform so far.
Apron.
Apron. Okay. Mario. Mario? Mario.
Sorry, I forget to to unlock the microphone. It's maybe menu.
Menu. Menu at a restaurant, though. What do you mean by menu?
Yeah, of the restaurant.
But this is about maids. What do maids do? What do maids do in your house? What does a maid do?
Cleanings.
Exactly, yeah. So it's got to be words related to maids. Because remember, M for Mario, M for maid, that's going to be our first
Yeah, I remember. Okay.
Okay. So maids wear uniforms. One part of the uniform could be an apron. What other words can we associate with maids, Mario? Well, while you're thinking, I'm going to ask. I know you take a long time to think, Mario. So I'm going to ask Constantine
I don't know.
first.
I don't know why, but now I'm thinking about a hat.
What kind of a hat would a maid wear? I'm not sure. Could be. If you can give me a specific name for what a maid wears on their heads. Constantine, what's a word that comes to your mind? Anything related to maids. Absolutely anything at all.
Maybe host.
Host.
Yeah.
Because a host is having their house cleaned? Is that what you mean?
Host is who have a maid.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay. Going to the host. Would we say host for that? I wonder. The maid host. Mm. I'll use it. I'm not sure if that's the best word, though. I'm not sure if that's what we'd say. The maid is going to clean whose house? I'm not sure, but we'll use it. It's okay. It's still a good word. Back to Mario. Mario, do you have a specific hat, or do you have another word we can use with maids?
It's like a mop.
Like a mop. A mop is a good word. Fantastic. I'm going to put those there for you. And category 1, I'm going to change this in just a second. You'll see it. Let me just change that to maids. Oops. I'll change that to maids right now. Okay. Oh, you'll see it. Let me refresh the page. Okay. Category 2. Now, we had David Beckham, but I think that's too specific. So I'm going to generalize it, and I'm going to just say football. Okay? So our category 2 is going to be football, and this one should be super easy because you all know about football, I'm sure. Even I know about football, and I don't watch football. I need a football word, Dennis.
Bentley Continental?
Huh?
Bentley Continental?
I have no idea what you just said.
It's a car.
And the term was?
Bentley Continental.
Is that a team?
No, it's a car. They usually have.
That's what they drive?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, we don't do sarcasm in this
Yeah.
class.
Okay. No, it's not sarcasm. But that was serious.
All these rich football players with their Consuelos driving around in their Bentleys. Okay. No, we're stuck with Bentley.
Stadium.
No, we're too late. We're stuck with Bentleys. Too late.
Okay. Yeah.
Giancarlo, a football word.
A football word.
A
Soccer
real
match.
football. A match. There you go. That's a good one. Okay. Mario. Oh, I know you know about football. Calcio, isn't it?
Calcio.
Calcio.
Maybe the net.
The net. Well, actually, the net is part of a goal.
Okay, the goal.
The goal, yeah, because the net is just one part. Okay. So, and also we don't call it. You can use net, but it's going to sound like basketball. That's why I don't want to say net. So we're going to say the goal. Okay.
The goal. Okay.
Constantine.
Championship.
Championship. Okay. Now I'll give you a chance, if you like, to swap out any word. If you can think of a better word, now's the time. So for maids, we have uniform, apron, host, and mop. The only thing I don't like is that apron and uniform are kind of similar. It's the only thing I'm not. I wonder if maybe we should change that. What do you think? So should we replace uniform or apron with something else? Now's the chance.
Maybe a brush instead of uniform. You know.
A brush. How about this one? I'll give you a new vocabulary word. Feather duster. A feather duster is what a maid might use to do some cleaning. Okay? And now, if you click on the word maid, or just not on the word, but just above the word maid, right on the A here, it'll take you to uniform, feather duster, host, mop. Click on category, and you have to go down one, but it'll bring you back. The page isn't perfect. Football. Okay, our words were Bentley, match, goal, and championship. Okay, not bad. Maybe we should change. I'm sorry, but I'm going to insist that we keep Bentley because it's just a good word. I like the word Bentley. But I wonder if we should maybe match, goal, championship. I don't know. Maybe they're too easy. Are there any football words that come to mind that are less obvious? Any words come to mind that are less obvious? Because if not, I might give you a suggestion or two. Okay, anything we might want to change about that? Going once? Going twice? Okay. I'm going to change something. Where do the players stand? Where do the players stand in football?
On the grass.
No. On the pitch.
Pitch.
On the pitch. That's P, not B. On the pitch. So football pitch is a new word, maybe. So I'm gonna replace match, which is too easy, I think it's a little too easy. You all know the word match. So I'm going to replace match with pitch. Championship is good, but everyone knows the word championship. Let's see if we can replace that with something less obvious. What do we call it when you kick the ball outside of the pitch? Any ideas? What do you call that when you kick the ball outside?
Out. Or
Out of, we got this term, out of bounds.
out of bounds.
Out of bounds, okay? So I'm going to replace championship with out of bounds only because it's a word that maybe you're less familiar with, so it might be good to use. Okay, and we're going to keep Bentley because it's a funny word, and I think we're all set. And now, if you click on the top of Maids, it'll take you here. Click Category. Oh, Category is taking you to the wrong page. You're going to have to click, going to have to go to slide 5. Click Football. I think I did this wrong. Click Football, and it takes you here. Click Category. Sorry, when you click Category, it takes you to slide 4. It should take you to slide 5. I don't have time to change it right now. Okay, our goal in the remaining time, I think we're going to have time just for one more round, which is we now need to have a conversation with words being snuck into the conversation. Okay? So we've all chosen our words. What you're going to have to do is I'm not exactly sure the best way to do this. I wanted you to send secret messages to each other. I know that might be a little difficult. So I think we're going to have you do here. Give me a second. I'm going to make this a little easier for you. Give me just a second here. I'm going to fix the link so that it goes to the right slide. And then by clicking really quickly, you'll be able to see the vocabulary. Give me just a second, and let me make a quick correction to slide 5, not 4. Apply. Okay, that's done. I think I got it both. Let me just go here and fix this. Okay, as soon as I refresh the page, and you can do it as well, as soon as I refresh the page, the links will be fixed. And that will allow you to click back and forth. So if you click on Maids, it'll take you here. Click on Category, it'll take you back. Click on Football, take you here. Click on Category, take you back. Okay, the links are now fixed. Okay, so you're going to sneak words to each other in the following way. The first two people will speak. The first person will ask a question and then write one of the challenge words in the chat window for the partner to use. Your partner must use that word in the response. He might say something else to have a natural conversation. He'll write a challenge word. You have to use that challenge word to continue. Okay? We're going to do this one in rounds. I'll start in the order that I see you. So I'm going to start with Dennis, you and me first. Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. So I'm supposed to ask you something? I don't know.
I'll ask you to get things started.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And pay attention to the chat window because you're going to see the word you must use. Okay?
All right.
Hey, Dennis, what are you doing this weekend?
I'm going to watch football match.
That's not the word I put in the chat window.
Oh, sorry, I didn't pay attention. I'm going to wear a uniform because I work on weekends.
You're going to do what? One more time?
I'm going to wear a uniform because I work on weekends.
Ah, you're going to wear a uniform because you work on weekends. Wow. That's fascinating to know, Dennis.
Oh yeah, it is. I can imagine how how fascinating you are. Right.
That is. What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I'm a janitor.
You're a janitor.
It's always been my dream to work as a janitor, and here I am.
You've reached your dream finally. Okay, Now, Dennis, it's going to be you and Giancarlo. After you ask him a question, you're going to continue the conversation now.
Okay.
You're going to include Giancarlo, and you've got to put a keyword by clicking on Maids of Football that he must use somehow in this conversation. Okay, Dennis, get the ball rolling.
Giancarlo, do you like to watch football?
Oh, you made it too easy. Oh, come on.
Yes, I like watching football. I mean, I like watching soccer. Not football exactly, but soccer. I prefer soccer. Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny. I don't
Yeah.
see the word match in any of those. I don't see the word match there. I see Bentley pitch, goal, and out of bounds.
You
Strange.
must be You must be American. You say soccer instead of football.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I think it's something different. Football is American football, and soccer is soccer. I
so
mean,
yeah, and
American and Irish.
so you're just saying this to distinguish between these two types of games. Okay.
By the way, Dennis, you put in a word that was not allowed. Match
Match?
was not one of our words. Look what happens. If I click
Well-
on football,
Yeah.
I click on football. Oh, what's going on? Hold on. Whoops. Give me a second. If I click on football, I see Bentley pitch, goal, and out of bounds.
Pitch. I'm not
One more
very good
time.
at- Yeah, pitch. Have you ever been on a pitch?
Wait a second. Dennis, you have to, he's got to, you're sneaking that word into his answer. You're not using
so-
that word.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, you lost that round. You're
Yeah,
out. You're out.
I know.
Giancarlo. You and Mario. The conversation can be about any topic you like, but he must use your keyword. So ask him a question, send the keyword, and see what his response is. Are you ready, Giancarlo?
yes.
Go for it.
Okay. How often do you go to restaurants, Mario?
Good question. Now send him his keyword. Click on Maids of Football and choose a keyword that he has to use in his answer. And write it for us in the chat window, Giancarlo.
Giancarlo, sorry,
Wait,
can you
Giancarlo,
repeat the question?
I need you to write the word too, Giancarlo. There we go. That's not a keyword, Giancarlo. Look, look. If I click on maids, I get these 3. And if I click on football, I get these 4. I said 3, I meant to say 4.
Oh my goodness.
And by the way, it's okay if you can ask about anything you want. His challenge is to use your word in a natural way. So the conversation doesn't have to be about maids of football. It can be about anything. But he's got to use that vocabulary word that you use. So Giancarlo, let's pick a keyword. Okay? Any keyword you like from today?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, Mario, do you play soccer? Do you prefer to play soccer on the pitch, or do you prefer soccer on the streets, for example?
What's the word that he has to use, Giancarlo? Did you write it? Okay, I'll do this for you. Oh, you got it. Match. That's not one of our words, Giancarlo. Okay. I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you. Take a look. I'm going to randomly click on a word. I'm going to click on maids. And I'm going to, whoops, sorry. I'm going to put the first word that I see. Feather duster. Excellent. So his challenge is going to be to use the word feather duster in his answer. So that's your challenge word, feather duster. And the question was, Mario, where do you prefer playing soccer? You have to use feather duster in your answer. See, that's the challenge. Are you ready for the challenge, Mario? Mario? Hello, Mario? Hello, Mario? I don't hear you. Did Mario just leave? Mario, are you there?
I don't. I think I have some problem with the audio. 'Cause
Okay, okay.
I'm still. I heard a different voice. Maybe it's like a recorded message.
That you mean to probably have the Verbling window open. So close everything but the Hangout, and you won't hear any echoes. So Mario.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. And which
Mario,
is the question? The question?
First, Mario, do you see the word in the chat window? The last word?
Yeah, feather duster.
Excellent. That's the word you have to use. And Giancarlo asked you, where do you prefer to play football? Where do you prefer playing football?
And I need to use the feather duster to respond.
Yes! Yes, now you understand. Yes!
Okay. I prefer to play on the pitch because I not use the feather duster to clean. I don't know what I'd say.
It was a good try.
Okay, thank you.
It was a good try. I don't really know what you mean, but it was a good try. Your response, Giancarlo?
Yes. Oh, that's
Confusing.
That's confusing.
Mario, here's what you should have said. I prefer to play on the pitch because I jump as light as a feather duster. Whereas if I play on the street, I might fall and hurt myself. I don't know. All right, we're kind of out of time here, but I still want to give Constantine a chance. So, Mario, pick a word by clicking on made. So you have to click in the middle of the slide. Click on maybe the A or B. Doesn't matter. Pick a random word. Okay? You have your random word, Mario?
Yeah.
Okay, write it for us in the chat window, please.
Mop.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll write it for you. It's okay.
Okay.
There is the challenge word. Now, Mario, you're going to start a conversation with Constantine about anything you like, and he has to use the word mop in the conversation. Are you ready, Mario?
Yeah, yes, I'm ready.
Go for it. Go for it.
Hello, Constantine.
Hi.
How kind of mop you're made?
No, you're not supposed to use the word mop. He's supposed
No.
to use the word mop. You don't say the word mop. It's a secret word.
Okay.
And make it challenging. Make the conversation about something that will make it difficult for him to use the word mop. Okay?
Okay. It's hard.
I know. That's the challenge.
That's
Ask him
challenge.
about anything. Start a conversation.
Hi, Constantine. I don't know. I'm in trouble. Okay.
That's a weird way to start a conversation. But okay, Constantine, you can respond to that. He says, "Hello, Constantine. I don't know."
Okay. Okay, Mario. Hello. When we ate the pizza with you, you stayed after you a lot of garbage, and I need to use mop for cleaning my room and kitchen.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Constantine. Next time we go to the restaurant, okay?
Okay, in Italy.
Problem solved. Fantastic. Excellent. Very good use of a mop, by the way, Constantine. Excellent use. Okay. Remind me next time to demonstrate this better, because I think it's a bit confusing. So the idea is to try to make it as difficult as possible. So, for example, if I use the word in the next round, we have to stop now. But in the next round, there's all sorts of random words. So if I use the word, for example, if that's the word, in the chat window, and I say to you, Giancarlo. So Giancarlo, do you have a license? Do you drive? How would you use that word in a reply?
Yes, I do. I have one. I use it every time I drive my car.
Oh, you didn't use the magic word though.
Yes, I use my license card. I use the license card every time I drive.
I know, but look in the chat window.
But you know, the last time I used it, it was a time when I bought a chicken.
There you go. There you go. Very good. Very good. Now you got it. Okay, we've got to stop here. Sorry, there's some construction going on in my house. Sorry for the noise. Okay, I think we know how to play the game. Maybe we'll try it. I won't be here next week, by the way, so I have to go and teach in a camp for kiddies, so I'll be off for 1 week. But I'll be back the week after that, starting on the 6th of September. Okay, and the next time we do this, I'll make sure that we do a practice round for each time, so you know exactly what to do. Very good mop, very good chicken. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thanks for playing. See you soon. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.